Today we're going to be looking at long division. We have studied long division before and we've really hit friendly numbers. So friendly numbers would be if I have 484 divided by 4, I'm placing them in 4 groups. How do I know they go in 4 groups? This number tells me right here. Okay? So it wants me to take 484, 4 hundredths, 8 tens, 4 ones, and I know I've got the colors different, but it's okay. You know this is 8 tens, 4 ones, and I want to put them in 4 groups. I am dividing them up. It's like if I took 484 apples and I wanted to give them out to 4 people, I have to put them in 4 different buckets. Okay? Well, how much does each person get of these apples? Well, they would get 100, 2 tens, and 1 1. Okay, so let's look at that. That would be each person would get 100, 2 tens, and 1 1. Okay, so 400 divided by 4, 100. 8 tens divided by 4, 20. 4 ones divided by 4, 1. And that's how I got that friendly number of division. So each person would get 121 apples. Okay, now I want you to do a friendly number. Pause the video and see if you got it right. So pause the video, try on your own. Did you get this answer? 101. 500 divided by 5 is 100. 0 tens divided by 5, well, that's 0 every time. And 5 ones divided by 5 is just 1, so 101. How do I know that's the right answer? Well, I turn around and I do multiplication. Looks like I got the right answer. Now let's look at long division. This is where we really don't have those friendly numbers, and so we have to start to decide, what do I do? What happens when I have some remainders or some leftovers and it doesn't easily go into each number? Well, if I have 5 hundredths, I can easily split up 5 hundredths into 5 groups, and each person gets 100 of those. So 5 divided by 5 is 1. Let's say we have 564 pieces of candy, and I want to hand them out to 5 people. How much does each person get? So then I think to myself, okay, 5 times 1 is 5. I subtract, which gives me the 0. Okay, well, I am at 0. I need some reinforcements. I send down the 6. How many times can 5 fit into 6? I have 6 fingers. How many times can I take 5 away? 1 time. I put it up here. 1 times 5 is 5. Subtract, and I have 1 left. That's how many fingers I had left, right? Now I need reinforcements again. I'm at 14. How many times can 5 go into 14? Well, I know 5 times 3 is 15, but that's too many. So 5 times 2 is 10. That's as high as I can get. I put the 2 up here. 5 times 2 is 10, and I subtract 10. The remainder of 4. Okay, what is my answer? How many pieces of candy, if I have 564, does each person get? Well, I know 4 is not right. They can't each get 4. So the answer is 112 pieces of candy with 4 left over. I'm going to label my answer. I hope you are too. Okay, 4 left over. Then we need to think about, well, what do we do with these leftovers? Well, we could split those up. I could have the 4 candy bars and put them into 5 pieces, all right? Okay, I'm going to flip my paper. I'm out of room. My next number is number 4. 763 divided by 3. All right. How many times can 3 go into 7? Well, 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. So that's too many. So 3 times 2 is 6. I subtracted. Now I got to bring down reinforcements. All right, 3 times what is close to 16? Ooh, 3 times 5. So I'm going to place my 5 as my answer. 5 times 3, little reminder there. 15, 1 left over. Bring down your reinforcements. Okay, so it's just a repetitive process. Look at each time we're doing the same thing. We divide, we subtract, we bring down. We divide, we subtract, we bring down. 3 times what? Well, I know 3 times 5 is too much because that's 15. So what about 3 times 4 is 12? Ooh, that'll do it. Oh, I better write my 4 down first. And 1 left over. All right, so I had 763 cakes that I was going to give out to 3 different companies to sell for me. Each company would sell 254 cakes, and I would have a remainder cake, which I have to ignore. There's nothing that's going to happen with this remainder cake. I can't give one company more than the other. Let me double check that I'm correct. How do I do that? Well, I multiply my answer. $762 plus my remainder, 763. All right, now I want you to try the last one on your own. So pause the video after you've written it down and see if you can do this. Okay, hope you got the right answer. Let's try it together and see what you did. Keep in mind, pause the video again after you listen to this tidbit if you didn't get, if you didn't even understand where to start. Look back at your previous ones, see what we did there, and see if that would help you. If you feel like you got the right answer and you tried, let's go ahead and continue. Otherwise, pause the video, look back at what we did in other problems, and try it down here. So 4 into 5. Well, I can do that one time. I have 5 fingers. I take away 4 with 1 left. Oh, excuse me, that's too many. Just one time. 1 times 4 equals 4 with 1 left over. Bring down that 3. 4 into 13. Well, 4 times 3 is 12. I know if I add 4 more, that's going to be too many. So 4 times 3 is 12. 1 left over. Reinforcements. 4 and into 12 3 times. And we have no remainders. So we have 133 Reese's Pieces that I handed out to 4 different people. That's going to be a sugar high.